such a sweet boy. He's so happy boy. He's being nice. Yeah, come say hi. Say hi, it's okay. Oh, my baby boy. All right, but he said hi, and I'm honored. Yeah, and we love you, Dusty. You're a good boy. You're a certified good boy. Yeah, they're gonna. They better not kick Dusty out, man. Can you imagine?
And President Person, it's 10:02 a.m.
Audit LA, you have 1 minute for general public comment.
Hey, guys. Tell me when. Wow, a whole minute, huh? Well, good morning. I enjoy, we had the nice Hollywood parade. Sadly, it was overly Scientology involved, but the street cleaning that they finally did afterwards just triggered a massive allergy asthma attack. So forgive me, I'm not contagious. It's just they finally cleaned the street after I don't know how many years, and I'm feeling it. I hope you guys do that more often because we appreciate the clean streets. But we all know why I'm here, right? Anyone want to guess? The planters, right? They're still there. They're, they got beautiful poinsettias, which I love poinsettias. I love planters, but I like legal planters, ones that actually have, an actual R permit maybe, and that are ADA accessible. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe I have a right to exit and enter any ADA vehicle on any public street in America. Tell me if I'm wrong. Thank you.
The next card we have for general public comment is for Trump.
I wonder. Okay, guys. Parental.
Loud and clear. Thank you.
Just not your own roast.
Circumstances of poorly managed budget for infrastructure, we see that we have a climate of a culture here where the criminals of Los Angeles and its enterprise continues to default or have failed the public's interest in delegating the proper funds for the appropriate funding for these infrastructure problems, such as you heard. Fox Scientology is one. You don't put shit on a public sidewalk, you don't interfere with the public safety, and you don't engage in a pedestrian safety concern of liability. That's the reason why LA has spent $2 million on pocket infrastructures, on lawsuits, 42 since 1983, politely. Fuck you.
Mr. Knight, I think we can move on to Zoom
Hey,
platform.
Matt.
Anyone who's
How you doing?
online for general.
Thanks for getting pictures yesterday. That was amazing.
Start with Yvonne. Yvonne, for public comment, 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. I reserve the right to take legal action against every member of the board, individually, collectively, and the staff. I understand that you're going to hear about the planters and Scientology today, but I also want to cover the issue of how you manage your minutes. The minutes you are about to approve today are not minutes, they are a journal, and they can be found in the archive section, November 2024, and they appear to already be approved, as that document is not a draft form. In that draft form of a journal, it does not include any record of any comments made by the public during public comment or during the agenda items. This is an insult to the idea that you are actually recording minutes and taking a proper record and building a proper archive of what is happening here in the city of Los Angeles.
Thank you, Yvonne. That's 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and put you back.
Thank you,
We'll move
cheapskate.
next to
Oh, let me figure out who she is.
Virgin, please unmute. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. First of all, I want to say that you're going to be tired of hearing my voice until I get tired, or before I'll get tired of calling you about Scientology and the illegal planters and the road closures and the permits. Yesterday, there were people present in the LA Fire Commission's meeting, and they were deeply concerned about the situation over there. Let's hope that they will need to use their precious time on clearing L. Ron Hubbard Way, and you can start to do your work. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. We'll go next to Mona M. Mona M.
Thank you.
Your request has been accommodated, and you'll have an extra 3 seconds. Go ahead.
Thank you. Hello again, it's me, Mona. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I want to talk about L. Ron Hubbard and Fountain Avenue. The planters are still there. They need to be moved. They are a violation of city, state, and federal code. And although I'm getting accustomed to come here, I sure would like to reclaim my time. Enough is enough. Make the planters go away so that way I can stop bothering you, and I will get out of your hair. I promise. Enforcing the planter and the rose bush removal will also remove me. Let's also talk about the fire lane violations. That is a pure FU to the board from Scientology. They will not take care of those violations until they feel like it, and it's an FU. Permits should be suspended until all requirements are met, including public receipt of page 2. The portal is still not working. We, as a public, cannot go on there to see what the requirements are, to plan, verify, or to look at any of the sidewalk closings. There are no sidewalk signs for alternate paths of travel, and the sidewalks are supposed to be staying open. And again, until the permit requirements are met in full, all permits, future permits should be halted. Thank you, and I give back my time.
Great job, Mona.
Thank you,
And
Mona.
Mirjam. And Yvonne.
And last, we have Amy Seinfeld.
All right, Amy.
Amy?
Yeah, I'm here. The same theme goes along with audit, Miriam and Yvonne and Mona had said. The planters are the problem, and you're getting Pinocchio noses every day that you do not get them removed. All you have to do is go and take a truck and get rid of them and have them removed to accommodate the people that live along L. Ron Hubbard Way, so that audit can also have access for her ADA requirements that is given by the federal law. Every day you should be saying that. How about $100 per 250 planters? Maybe you can make $25,000 today. Maybe you can get tickets on those planters. And maybe you can do something to help the city of Los Angeles with that money instead of taking money from Scientology because you pay their taxes. It's a joke. It's like I'm watching the Truman Show with you guys. It's like the rest of the country is laughing at you for not even for doing your job.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. They did great.
Great, thank you, Mr. Knight. With that, we'll close the general public portion and proceed to multiple agenda items. We have multiple agenda items for in-person, out of LA, 1 minute per item for up to 3 minutes. And please let us know which agenda item you'll be discussing. Giving you a second, don't worry.
Thank you. Sorry. This is asthma.
All those leaving multiple agenda item comments, we have our city attorney remaining on topic.
But this is how important it is to me. I'm willing to come here having freaking asthma attacks. But if I pass out, please call 911. Anyway, but I won't pass out. Okay, I'm going to speak on all agenda items. Tree removal. I definitely support that. I know in our area, we finally just got some approval for tree removal, or tree trimming, I should say. It seems like the city has a very hard time maintaining our canopy. Number 2, the animal carcass, very important. I once came across, seeing like a dead possum, and it took till the next day for them to come get it. And I think it's really important because it gets really gross after a while, and it's like a health hazard, and nobody should be subjected to that. So I hope they do a better job doing that. When it comes to the water plant, I'm seeing a lot of stuff on water, and it does concern me because is our water safe? I'm afraid to drink our water. So I'm glad we're doing this, but I'm also reminding you that we don't need it to be a Disney level production. We just need the basics. Like everything with our budget should be bare bone basics at this point. We don't need fancy. We can get outside source money for fancy. And I really would wish the city would start doing that. LAPD does it. They, get a lot of money in to make things better and more fancy for them. And so I think you guys should do that too. And when it comes to, I want to skip to bid rejection. I don't understand why, like if something's Walk-Pico, like the city wants us to, wants everybody out of their cars, why are we, maybe it's a good reason, I don't know, but I want to make sure that they're not just randomly getting rid of anything that is helping people get out of their car. And because it sounds like Walk-Pico would be, something that they would be focused on sidewalks and accessibility. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just want you guys to be focused on those things. And when it comes to number 6, when it comes to service updates about the Bureau of Sanitation, I am like begging with all of my heart and whatever breath I have to please put on that list of removal these planters. Like I can't tell you like how disappointed and disheartening it is to see a city that will not do what it takes to make it accessible. I understand like when it comes to sidewalks and stuff, I understand that's a process. It takes bids, it takes, all these things, but really to remove illegal planters so I can access those streets, like how big of a hurdle is that? And I don't have any clear understanding why it's not on this list to remove. Thank you.
Thank you. And then we have one multiple agenda item commentary on the Zoom platform.
Review. This is President Yvonne. Yvonne, I'm going to ask you to mute. And the on 3 minutes, please identify which item you're speaking on.
Okay, the first one, excuse me, I'm clear my throat. The removal of trees, I want to say I'm in support of this particular action for this particular site, but I would like to request that the city and the forestry folks realize that we are in the midst of a forestry change or a climate change where the circumstances are we need to adjust what we consider our natives to focus more and more on food producing and drought tolerant plantings, and they can be trees or shrubbery such as pomegranates, olives, and loquats. And perhaps have to forego some of the extinct or declining natives that we love, but we really have to realize that they're not going to be supported by our changing climate. It's neat evidence, go to La Brea Park, that our environment and our plants have changed over the centuries. Number 2, the contract for the removal of dead animals includes the slavery disclosure section 1046, section of the Los Angeles Administrative Code, and I applaud that. And it also has a performance evaluation clause. I applaud that. I look forward to the time when I can see that actually has taken place in the city, where the contracting agency actually goes back and verifies that the employees of a contract have been paid fairly. The next one is the chlorine dosing facility, and that chlorine, to, get rid of, organic, contaminants. But I am concerned that in doing so, we are complicating our water and our health, in particular because chlorine also has an effect on the non-organic chemicals that we put into our water system, specifically the glyphosides and the herbicides such as Roundup. The city of Los Angeles should, in my opinion, forbid the sale and use of Roundup and any other chemical that has a half-life
Great job,
more than
Yvonne.
2 or 3 year period.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Yvonne. That's great.
I used my inhaler. I think it's kicking in.
Exposed to Roundup